Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Jones with TheHeroAwakens.com and welcome to my channel. This week I am going to combine a few weeks. There wasn't a lot that happened from like mid-August to mid-September. I didn't lose lots and lots of weight. My health is doing better, and so I figured that and since I'm trying to catch up with all of this part of my recordings, I thought that I would just go ahead and combine these weeks. I think it may, I don't know, I just kind of think it may be kind of boring if I spread them out, and also it helps me get them caught up. So this is weeks 14 through week 17 from August 18th to September 16th, I believe. Let me check that. Yes. And I'm going to do as I usually do. I'm going to share what I've been eating, an average of all of my calories for all 4 weeks. Also talk about I've started working out and doing dance again, so I was going to talk a little bit about that. And that's it, just kind of a catch up of all of the stats and how I'm doing and everything. So if you're interested in all that, please keep watching. This past 4 weeks, I've added several new foods. I'm so excited. Yes, after having to be on such a restrictive diet this summer because of my tummy, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I'm able to tolerate more foods now. I haven't had any more allergic reactions to anything I've eaten, but I'm still taking it really slow, just a little bit at a time. So I have a few extra foods to add this week, but first of all, I am still eating the potatoes. Sometimes I mash them with water and put butter on them, or sometimes I kind of slice them and put olive oil on them and cook them. Oh, it's so yummy like that. And I've added green beans. I'm so tickled to have added green beans and carrots. I'm still eating beef and chicken, and I'm still having my protein shake, the carnivore, that real clean beef protein shake. And I have added bone broth, and I'm using this bone broth here. It's made by Dr. Axe. And it's just chicken bone broth with a vanilla flavor into it, and oh, it's so good. It kind of tastes like vanilla latte or something. I don't know, that's what and I don't even like vanilla latte, but it tastes like something I would like, but kind of like a vanilla latte. It's really good. So yeah, I'm really tickled. I have really expanded my diet. I know I still need to go more, but it's doing pretty good. So how about now, I think I'll do my weigh-in. Hi, I'm gonna do my weigh-in. It is at 10:57 Thursday, September 16th, 2021. And as usual, I put my phone there so you can see me weighing. I can't believe it is already September 16th. Oh, this year has gone by. I started all this on January 1st. Well, then got sidetracked and started back into May. Okay, here we go. And like I was telling you guys, I haven't stopped my diet, but I've kind of taken a break from the losing, from eating less calories. So yeah, so 216. And then one other thing I was wanting to share before I end. I'm gonna step closer so you can maybe see me better. Okay, so see my pants? I just got them. They are, okay, this is what I'm excited about with them. These pants here, they're extra large. And okay, let's see if you can see me. Okay, so I know that a lot of people may be like, extra large, oh my gosh. But for me, for the last few years, I've been wearing like plus size 2X, plus size 3X. So these are not plus size, they're just plain old extra large. I am so tickled. Yes. And they're kind of cute too, right? I don't know if you like the stylish stuff, but I was kind of tickled. Look, see, like there's even space. I'm so happy. And if you like girly stuff, you may like them too. And at some point, I'll quit wearing house shoes all the time. Y'all probably don't think I own anything else. But yeah, but that's it. I just wanted to share that. Yes, it's kind of my win. That's my win for the week. Out of plus size clothes. And then my top, I don't know, it's an extra large or extra large, but it's not plus size either. So nothing on me is plus size. It's all still extra large or extra large, but man, that is just so much, so much different from before. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna hush. I hope that all of you have a wonderful day. And oh, it is 11 o'clock, 11:01, Thursday, September 16th, 2021. And that is everything. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. So 216 pounds. So that's not too bad, right? I didn't gain any. I mean, I actually still lost 0.4 pounds in the last 4 weeks. I know, I basically stayed the same, but I can claim a slight loss. And I have some more really good news. I have finally started working out again. On August 24th, I decided that every day for at least 10 minutes, or I think maybe 1 or 2 days I just did 5 minutes, but for like at least 5 or 10 minutes every day, I am doing ballet or doing a workout, just whatever. Mostly like I have, just on video, like those kind of workouts at home with the free weights, or also like kickboxing type of stuff. But every single day, and a lot of days I've done a lot longer than that. But at least 5 or 10 minutes I've committed to, not a day off since October 24th. And I just feel so excited to be doing that. Yes. I have really loved being able to do ballet again. I don't think I've taken a class at this point in time, because I'm still kind of catching up on recordings. But what I am doing is just like doing the YouTube, and then I also have some recorded that I'm looking at on my computer and doing those too. So yeah, and there's actually one class, I meant to tag it here. There's one ballet class with one of the companies that I take virtual ballet classes with. It's with Sean Kelly on the Ballet Academy East. They're on their YouTube channel, and I have done it so many times. But that one is so good. It's really, really good. And especially because it's like an hour and 15 minutes long. And so for me, if I'm just doing like 5 or 10 minutes up to maybe 30 or 40 minutes, it's so easy to do those kind, because I don't have to, stay for the whole thing. My average calories for the past 4 weeks are a little bit higher than they have been. I think that with this summer, it was just so challenging and so difficult. Now that I've been able to add some new foods, I'm just enjoying them so much. I'm still eating a really low calorie diet, but it has increased to where it was. My average calories for the past 4 weeks were 1,448 calories, and yeah. Oh, and also I have continued the past 4 weeks doing intermittent fasting, either fasting for 12 hours or 16 hours every single day. Usually I was fasting 16 hours during this time period, and eating usually only 2 meals a day. There were times that I would have a protein shake or the bone broth like as meal replacements, and I would have 2 or 3 of those and then just have one bigger meal. There were a few times I did that too. But I've still been doing some form of intermittent fasting this whole time too. I feel like it's really helping giving my tummy a break so that it can heal. So that's also probably why I haven't lost a whole lot of weight this past 4 weeks, but I just didn't care. I didn't stop my diet. I just decided to enjoy a little bit of healthier foods than I have been able to eat, and I've added my workout. But anyway, I don't even care. It's totally fine with me. I've had 4 weeks where I've continued. I didn't quit. I continued to track every day. I've added working out. I've added a little bit more healthy foods, and so it's okay that my weight loss slowed down a lot. Yeah. And so just to recap, so the past 4 weeks was from August 18th until September 16th. And during these 4 weeks, on August 24th, I started back working out at least 5 or 10 minutes a day, but a lot of days more than that, doing things like ballet, cardio with weights, or kickboxing type of exercises. And I ate an average of 1,448 calories. I've added a few new foods. My health is doing so much better. I haven't had no more allergic reactions. And everything's going really well there. I'm really excited. But I only lost 0.4 pounds in the entire past 4 weeks. But it's okay. I think we all have weight loss plateaus, and I have been eating a little bit more. I'm not worried about it. I do want to lose the weight though. I'm hoping that it peaks up. But that's okay for now. All right, one other thing I wanted to mention, I mention it every time, but I'm just trying to put it out there in case somebody doesn't see it, is if you're interested, if you're working towards weight loss goals, and you're interested in more of a support system, like having people there who will hear you and help be your cheerleader, and also not just be your cheerleader, but help you figure out what to do, strategies and mindsets to help meet your health and weight loss goals, please check out my website, ahereawakens.com. It is a work in progress right now. Depending on when you look at it, it may have changed. I'm really just kind of working on it, trying to figure out what to offer and what people really want. So I don't know, it could be meetings or membership, or I'm not sure yet. But if you're interested in all that, please check it out at heroawakens.com. What came to me with making this video is just that even though I have plateaued, and I am so excited that I'm feeling better and all, but and that I wanted to share too. But the biggest thing I wanted to share that I am just so tickled about is that I am finally losing this weight. I mean, I just felt like I was starting to wonder if I ever would. It just seemed like I was having the hardest time figuring out how to lose weight. Like I just couldn't stay committed to whatever it was, or I'd find something I could stay committed to and it wouldn't work. I would never lose any weight. But the thing is truly, I mean, well, for one thing, there was a couple of dietary things I figured out for myself. Like I did figure out that I can have moderate carb and be okay, but high carb tends to make me hungrier. Now this summer because I was on a very restrictive diet for a while. I've eaten just rice and chicken, so my carbs were really high, but I stuck I was very committed to an intermittent fasting diet, which helped with that. But overall, I just feel like at least moderate carbs, like 150 or less or 100 or less, seem to really work with my hunger better, and it really seems to help get the ball rolling for the weight loss. But the other thing, the really big thing I've noticed is that I really have to eat lower calories. I have to count my calories. I know some people say calories don't matter, and they seem to matter with me. But the secret with me was figuring out how to eat lower calories and not be starving. Because one of the things that I have learned is that hunger, whatever is in us, I mean, it is stronger than any amount of willpower I have anyway. And it would take over at some point, and I would give up on my goals if I was too hungry. So I had to figure out a way to be able to eat less calories and not be so hungry. So for me, it just seems like at least moderate carbs or less really help with that. And another thing I've been kind of noticing is if I eat a little bit more protein, it seems to help. Not like super high, but I don't know. I mean, I can lose weight with eating lower protein for sure, but I don't know, I've just got so many things. I'm just going to share with you at the time what's working in that moment and see if you get any ideas. I'm not a doctor, I'm just sharing my personal experience. But like this summer, I was eating lower protein and very high carb, but I was strict intermittent fasting, and that worked with weight loss, and it was just what I was forced to be on for a while. But back in January, when I did the keto diet, it seemed like if I ate more fat, that helped with my hunger. But here recently, I've been eating more, moderate carbs, not super high, but not super low either. And I just kind of noticed, like some of the days I seem to have much higher fat, and then a few days I'll have higher protein. It just seems like I'm less hungry when I eat a little bit more protein. So it just may be where I am right now, what my body's doing right now, because I really don't know the science of that or why that would be happening. But I just wanted to share it with you. So that's everything there. The biggest thing, so a few little things I had to change there, but the biggest thing that I think has helped with finally doing weight loss, because even in January, keto diet was one of the best diets I've ever found to help me start dropping weight fast. But even with it, I got sidetracked from it. And I know that it was just a few things, a few ways of doing things that I needed to change. And I keep calling them mindsets, but maybe it's mindset or strategy or how to plan it. I'm not really. It's just a way of thinking, a way of committing to yourself to do certain things. And those things are the biggest things. Like if you can find a diet that works and then add those, commit to certain things of certain goal, make certain commitments to yourself of what you're going to do with that, it just seems like that made all the difference. Like for, like y'all have heard me say over and over, I was so perfectionistic before. It just had to be perfect. I had to let that go. I had to commit to let that go. And, I had to just commit to show up every day, and I had to keep it simple. Just all of these lots and lots of little things. And so it was really, I don't know if any of you had ideas how to define that. I don't know I guess it's mindsets. I don't know. But just a few of those things and ways of looking at things, ways of kind of altering how I'm going to commit to myself to do stuff. It just really made a huge difference. It's been the difference in staying with my diet, because I started all of those in May when I started back on my diet, and I have been through so much that any other time I would have quit this big time, but I haven't. And it's just, and really, and what these month things are is it's not being hard on yourself. Like, it's the opposite of that. It's giving yourself a break. It's like these, telling yourself it's not going to be perfect, and you don't have to do this perfectly, but you do have to do a few things that's going to make it work, but they're going to be simple. And it's like just kind of telling yourself that. And then because they're simple, it's easy to show up to them. It's easier. I mean, it's not easy, but it just makes it a lot easier. And then once you keep showing up, then it's like you're having self-integrity. It's like you're building integrity with your own self, that I can trust myself. I'm going to do this. I don't know if any of that's making sense, but anyway, I just felt like I should share that. You do have to figure out what kind of healthy diet for you will work to get the weight off. But then and then for me anyway, it was then trying to come up with these little ideas of how to alter how I looked at it so that I would stay committed to it. So that's everything. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any ideas or anything you want to share, please share them. And again, thank you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please always remember that don't give up. Don't give up. I know sometimes it's just, you've been on it a long time and just seems like nothing's going to work, or at least I was feeling that way. But I'm here to tell you, please don't give up on yourself. Know that there is a way to make this happen in your life. So it hasn't been too long, too much has not happened for you to have the life you'd really like to have and make your dreams come true. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye bye.